Hi, everybody. It's Teacher Pete with English Learning Space. Here's another live English lesson for you. The last one was difficult for advanced students, the TOEFL. This one is more for beginners. Occupations, part two. Occupations means jobs, work. We went through a lot of occupations already last time. We saw accountant and many things, nanny, barber, some are upside down, businessman, butcher. We look at all these uh, jobs that we looked at, and there are many more. Of course, there are many more. And as always, please let me know if you have any questions or any comments. What's your job? Do you have a job? Do you have a career? Hi, Tin. I'm great. Tin, how are you? Min Kalapa. How is everything at home for you? I hope you're well. It's a beautiful day starting here. You can see outside my window here in Southern California. Nikki, how you doing, buddy? My assistant teacher is here. Hello, Nikki. He's working on the next lesson. And we have Kano Kwan. Hi, Kano Kwan. Good evening to you guys. Raitri Sawat. I'm glad you're good, Tin. Me too. I know for you guys it's late, so we'll just get a little English in before we go to bed, and then maybe you can dream in English. It's 10 p.m. in Thailand. Yeah. Konakwan, what time do you normally go to bed? Tin, same question. Anybody can answer. What time do you normally go to bed? Do you have to wake up early for your job or for your school? I usually wake up at 6 o'clock, 6 a.m., 6 in the morning. Around 11 p.m., perfect, Tin. So you can do a little English and then go right to sleep. I hope, if the class is very boring, perfect. You will fall asleep easily. I hope it's not too boring, but I hope you fall asleep easily. See, it's Konakwan, you go to bed at 11 p.m. So Tin and Konakwan are up about the same time. I think that's about the same with me. 11, 11:30. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Let's continue with our journey into occupations or jobs, right? So remember this picture. We had a lot of jobs, many jobs that we looked at. And let's continue. Now we're going to go to job number 19. Whoa. All the way down here. There she is. What's she doing? What is job number 19? Kanakwan, wake up at 6 a.m. Yep, same as me. Kanakwan, we have the same schedule. And Tin says, I don't usually get up early in the morning. I get up around 8:30 a.m. in the morning. That's a good time to get up, Tin. Hey, Nechanuk. Hi, Nechanuk. We're continuing with jobs. I'll show you a picture. You tell me the job. And there might be different names for different jobs. Yes. What job is this? Number 19. What is her job? Well, she makes the buildings, right? She makes buildings. Engineer, usually engineer thinks of and draws the plans for the building, But the people that actually make the building, we call them in English, the most common, construction worker. Construction worker. It's correct to say builder, builder, but in United States, much more common to say construction worker. To construct is to build or make. Construction worker. She is a construction worker. So usually engineer thinks of the design and creates on paper, creates the plan for a building. Also, this kind of engineer can be called an architect, but the construction worker actually makes the building. Okay, next occupation, number 20. Oh, he looks so happy. He's just thrilled, loves his job. What is his job? What is the name of this person? Is he an engineer? Maybe he's studying at school, university. He's part-time worker. He's studying to be engineer and he's working. Yes, Tin, it's correct to call this person a cleaner. Yes, they are cleaning. Yeah. We have two common names for this in the United States. Custodian. Custodian or janitor. Janitor. That's right. Good job, Petrus. Hello, Petrus. Tim, yes, he is also a cleaner, but usually that's not what we call this job. Custodian, I think most common is janitor. You can call them custodial engineers, but that would not be correct. Okay, next. Take a look at this job, number 21. Oh, she answers the phone and says, "What's the problem?" Here's a clue. Remember, we're still working in letter C. This job starts with letter C. What is her job? 21. It's similar to operator, Konakwan, but she answers the phone if there is a problem. See, the man has a problem with the product. So he calls the company. Communicator is correct. So Petrus is closest. We call this person customer service representative. Sometimes just rep. Customer service rep, or the whole word. You're correct, Petrus. She works in customer service. So her specific job is customer service representative. Representative. Customer service representative. Oh, that's a tough one. Keep practicing. You're doing awesome. Okay, number 22. Last one for this page. What's his job? There, you could say different things. I understand. It looks like many different jobs. But remember, this is letter D. This one starts with letter D. What word starts with letter D about computers? The first word is data. Data. That's okay, guys. This guy is a data entry clerk. He does data entry. Data, information, entry, put in. He puts in information to the computer. He puts in information. Data entry clerk. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next page for more occupations. Let me share my screen again. Here we go. Look at so many more occupations. And this is, there might be 3 or 4 occupations. There's so many occupations, right? There are so many jobs. What's your job? Let me know. And let me know if you like this video. Give us a like, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, comment, share, love. I love to read your comments. Okay, so let's begin at the top here. We've got this job, this woman, picture number 23. This is job number 23. What is her job? She brings the pizza. Administrator for the data entry, it could be the job for, pardon me, I'll go back. Petrus, I just saw your question. Administrator is a little bit somebody who works in IT. So data entry is a more simple job. You have information, here, and you must type it into a computer, right? And you get a lot of information, and you just have to read and put it into a computer. So you are not really working in IT exactly. Administrator is usually somebody who's more of managing the internet or managing websites. But yes, I mean, the picture, it could be administrator. I know what you mean. But administrator, data entry, different jobs. Okay, that's right, Tin Kanakwan. You got it. Delivery, exactly. So we don't say deliverer. You could say deliverer, but we don't say that. We don't like So we say delivery person. Delivery person. Used to be delivery man, but now it's boy, girl, non-binary, delivery person. Thank you, Petrus. Thanks for your question. Okay. You're right. And, we usually don't say person. When we talk about this, we just say delivery, right? Okay. Delivery man. Yes, exactly. Henny shoe. You could say delivery man. You could also say delivery woman. Fa. Hello, Fa. Okay. Next job, number 24. Okay. What is this man's job? What is his job? He works with ships. He unloads and loads ships. That's true. Yes, he works in shipping, Konakwan. Yes. You could say he's an operator. These are also correct. Starts with letter D. He works at a dock. So we call him dock worker. A dock worker. Also called stevedore, but more common to say dock worker. But if you say he's in shipping, yes, that's correct, Nechanuk. If you say he's an operator, this operator is a specific job. This means he controls. He is the operator. He's controlling this thing here we call a crane. But they are all dock workers. But Fa, you're right, and everyone is correct. They work in shipping. Kanakwan, Nechanuk. It's also shipping, but his specific job, dock worker. We need more dock workers. Your country, my country. And dock workers actually is a good job and makes good money. Do you want to be dock worker? Oh, maybe. Okay, next, number 25. Now, we've said this already. This is letter E. Remember, so this job begins with letter E. What is her job? She makes plans for machines. You got it, Tin. Henny, that's also correct. This is an engineer. Engineer. Only reason, look, it looks like architect. I know why you said this, Henny. This is also correct, but we're going alphabetically, and we already did architect last time. So we are in the letter E's, engineer. But they're very similar job. Architect is a building engineer, an engineer for buildings, right? So engineer is also correct. Architect is also correct if you say this. Okay, next. No, job number 26. Okay, they have to put many things into a box. This is my dream job. As long as those were cookies and I get to eat the mistakes. What job is this? Number 26. Where do they work? What are they doing? Well, let me give you a hint. They work at a factory. They work at a factory. So they are who? They're factory workers. Factory worker. They work at a factory. Factory worker. Okay, next. Now we're still in letter F. This is letter F. Which job is this? Oh, 27. What is his job? I think you know this one. Where does he work? Oh, good job, Tin. Good job, Fa. Exactly. He is a farmer. Farmer. He works on a farm. Forest police? I see, it could be. I see why you say that. The hat looks like forest police. I see. Usually when we say forest police, for some reason, Petrus, when we talk about the forest, we usually use the word ranger for the police in the forest. So you can call him forest ranger, park ranger. Yes, he looks like park ranger. I agree, Petrus. But we are looking for farmer. Farmer. Okay, next picture. Which job is this? Which occupation is this? What is their job? What is her job? You got it. Good job, Tin and Fa and Henny. Excellent job, guys. All these are correct. Petrus, also correct to say fireman. But look closely. Is this a man? Is this man or woman? So, yes, in the past, so we would say this is firefighter. Firefighter. She is a firefighter. Of course, we also say fireman, sometimes firewoman, but this is a little bit old fashioned because fire worker can be man or woman or non-binary, right? All are fine. And we usually say firefighter for boy, for girl, for non-binary, firefighter. Okay, here's another one like that. Yeah, I agree, Henny. I think this is a woman. So it's better to say firefighter. You could say firewoman, but most people say firefighter. Next job, 29. Oh, thanks, Petrus. Yeah, sometimes the everybody knows common jobs in English, but maybe you don't know the common name for this job. And there are some jobs that are a little more uncommon too, right? Fisherman is right. All of you are correct. But this is a little bit like firefighter and fireman. So you can also say fisher. Fisher. It can be a woman, but of course, most common to have a man. So fisherman. We pronounce this as min at the end. Fisherman. Fisherman. Or just fisher. Fisherwoman, very rare. Fishing man, also, you're correct. It is a fishing man, but the name of the occupation, most commonly, fisherman. Fishing man would more be like a hobby or something for fun. I like to go to the ocean and I like to fish. I am a fishing man, but my job is not fishing. I am not a fisherman. Okay, number 30. Okay, this is letter F. We already did cook and chef, not cook, not chef. This is letter F. This is more like person that works at school cafeteria. It's also correct, Tin. This is more like a person who works at a cafeteria of a school or prison. I'll just give it to you guys. Yeah, we already did chef. It's correct. You can also say chef, but this is more like food service worker. Food service worker. Chef works at restaurant. This person works at school cafeteria or other institution cafeteria. Food server is also correct, guys. You're all correct. Chef, cook, food server, food service worker. Okay, next. Next, number 31. Okay, so this person is the boss at a factory. The boss at a factory, still letter F. We have special name for boss at the factory. A factory boss. Starts with letter F. Maybe you know, maybe not. That's okay. The factory boss, sometimes often called, it is, you're right, Dammy, it is a manager, but the factory manager called foreman. Foreman. I know it's spelled man, but we say man, foreman. Or, of course, could be foreperson. Foreperson. This is the factory manager, factory leader. But of course, it is true. He is a manager. He is supervisor. Okay. Next. Who is this person? What is her job? Number 32. What is her job? Is she a plant engineer? Sort of. You got it, Tin. You got it, Fa. Good job. Yes. Whoa, not that. We usually don't pronounce this, so I just say gardener. 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 Also can be called landscaper. Landscaper. Everyone is correct. Park worker, Petrus, if she is at a park, you could call her park worker, yes. And I see the shirt. You're right. Again, Petrus, you see this job. She is dressed like a park ranger. Yes, definitely dressed like park ranger. I see why you say that. That's funny. You notice this both times. Okay, next job. May there be different names. This one still starts with the letter G. Letter G. G. What is a formal name for clothes? Formal name for clothes with letter G. What is number 33? What is his job? He makes clothes. But we don't say clothes maker. We have a special word. Okay, this is garment worker. Garment worker. He is not designer. Not designer. Just maker. The person who designs could be called fashion designer or clothes designer or garment designer. This person is just the maker, so garment worker. You could say clothes maker. Most common to say garment worker. Garment is very formal for clothes, clothing, garments. Also apparel. Okay, next 34. Letter H. What is 34? For letter H. We saw the barber. Barber is for men, barber for boys. Yes, she works at a salon, but she just does hair. Hi, Loon. Loon, yes, I think both are the same. Depends on the company. You could be team leader. You could be superior. It's more common to say supervisor. Is also boss or manager. Team leader, team superior. In America, we wouldn't usually use the word superior for jobs because it makes see somebody who's superior. It sounds like they're better than you, even if they are. We usually don't say superior. He is my superior is sometimes common when you're talking about boss, but the name of the job is supervisor or manager or boss. Okay, hair maker, we would call Tin. You're the most correct, definitely. We would usually call this job hairdresser. Hairdresser. So barber is usually for boys or men, and it's barber only cut. Barber. Hairdresser, yes, cut, but also style and color and wash and clean and condition. So hairdresser is more. Hairdresser. Do you want to be a hairdresser? I need a good hairdresser. Please help me. Fa, also correct to say barber, but usually, like I say, barber only cut or shave. Hairdresser, much more, many more services. Okay, next, 35. Okay, this is letter H. Letter H. So similar to nurse, if you say nurse, this is also correct. But usually, this person is not doing medicine or medical procedures. They're just cleaning and doing more simple things for the patient. Well, I know you're going to say nurse. That's okay. Caretaker is correct, Kira. Caretaker, correct. This we're going to say healthcare aide, healthcare worker, caretaker, absolutely correct. But usually, caretaker is in the home. Usually, I would use caretaker for someone who comes to the house, comes to your home to take care of sick person. And just speaking of that, here's the next one. Same thing. This is like nurse who comes to your house. A nurse who comes to your home. That's okay, guys. This one, not common name. We're just going to say home health aide. That's not what I say. I always say hospice worker. Hospice worker, I think, is more common. For nurse who comes to your home, not hospital, your home. Most common, I believe, hospice worker. Okay, next job. Only a couple jobs left, guys. Just a few left. 37. Oh, number 37. The man is taking care of the house and the baby, and his wife, she is going to work. Of course, usually it is the opposite, but here we have the what is his job? He takes care of the home. Well, he's the husband. Yes, you're right. He is a babysitter, but usually babysitter is not a part of the family. You pay the babysitter. He is the husband. He stays home and his wife works. So we would call this person maid. Again, you pay the maid, and we don't usually use maid anymore. Maid is a little bit old fashioned. Homemaker. Homemaker. Right? We used to say housewife, but here is not the wife, it's the husband. So it's more modern to say homemaker. Most of our moms were homemakers, right? They stayed at home and they took care of the children. Homemaker. Used to be housewife, still say housewife. You can also say house husband. He is house husband. Okay, now this one. She cleans the hotel, or she cleans your house. Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan Manda. Good evening to you. So this person, what is her job? Job 38. Many of you just said it. You're right. It's some people say maid, but best is to say housekeeper. Housekeeper. So maid, guys, is old-fashioned word. You should not say maid. Maid can be like insult. Maid is not the best. Many, it is true, many Americans still say maid, but I prefer housekeeper. The word maid is difficult because it sounds like a servant. To many Americans' ear, it sounds like servant or slave. The maid. Well, there is no Petrus. They are the same meaning, but maid is more old-fashioned, and most people prefer housekeeper. A person whose job, this woman, if you ask her what is her job, she would never say maid. She would say, I am a housekeeper. You could also say house cleaner, but maid can be insult, not polite. This is sort of new. It's sort of modern, but still many people still say maid because this is the word they use. More older people and people who are not maids. Housemaker, so it's homemaker. So the homemaker is the wife or husband. Homemaker is wife or husband. They are in the family. Housekeeper is a person you pay to clean your house, not in the family, right? So maybe the similar job, but housekeeper is just a private, it's a service. Housekeeper is a job that you pay. They come to your house, they clean for 1 hour, 2 hours, 10 hours, whatever, however dirty your house is. Mine would need 20 hours. Homemaker is the husband or the wife, usually the wife. Okay. So homemaker and housekeeper are different. Sound the same, but they're very different. But guys, let me know, are you a homemaker? Are you a housekeeper? What's your job? Are you an engineer? Are you an architect? Are you a construction worker? We had so many jobs today, so many jobs. And we will continue next time. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments. If you have an idea for a future lesson, we will continue with our TOEFL lessons. People seem to like the TOEFL for the next class. Let me know if the TOEFL is good for you. Remember, it's very advanced level English, the TOEFL test, practicing reading and listening for the TOEFL test. That will be the next lesson. And then we'll come back to occupations. Thank you so much, everybody. I always love my favorite job. I have my dream job. The best occupation in the world is teacher because I get to talk with my friends, my great friends all over the world. I have such a nice time chatting with you. For most of you, have a nice sleep. I'll see you next time. For me, the day is just beginning. What a beautiful day we have planned. Me and Nikki. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? You want to go? You want to go for a walk? Oh, yes, he does. You want a belly rub? Do you want a belly rub? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. This is Pete with English Learning Space. Thank you